It's good to be the king.
Items versus the Morph, he's able to get his Scotty, his Ags, and stuff like that. It's good. But then Morphling just goes Ags. And he actually just turns into the Slark, steals his stats, and it's actually pretty devastating. I mean, Beastcoast, they have to cause chaos this game. They're good at that, but I think Shopify, they've got a lot of answers, and they've got ways to get Roche, push buildings, etc. So, yeah, big fan of Shopify's draft today.
See him start some early action here. Stun from Crit. Hold back the two of them.
They gotta cause chaos.
They still want to go in for Fly. They'll get him. First blood here for Beastcoast.
+1 Agi. Can be a risky dive. Sofield, he knows that they're farming Ancients. He's gonna try to walk over and sap some XP. We'll be able to sap a decent chunk of it, too.
And Dark Margo's coming over to back him up.
He's thinking about it. They're bringing
Really
Stinger.
want to try and get this fight going here, Beastcoast. Dark Margo's going to try and step towards Crit. Crit turns with the stun. Schofield traps Crit with the shards. The arena, the Spear actually pushes Crit to safety a little bit.
That was weird.
It pushes him over the shard. I thought it only pushes him into.
I thought so. Wait, what?
Maybe the shards hadn't sort of fully formed at the time that the Spear pushed him over.
I mean, either way, an over-aggressive move.
Yeah,
Margo now.
And now they could be in trouble because Stabilize coming in. They do have to back up with the kisses. Crit will fall. And Dark Margo, he'll be fine. In fact, he's even thinking about looking back towards Fly because K1's here, jumps in onto the Undying. They'll focus Fly first. If Fly can get another round of spells off, he can't. Dark Margo finishes him with the Spear. And they will manage at the end of it all to get a second kill out of this, Beastcoast.
And they got a bird. They might even get the second one. The blast is off the mark. Super good versus that Morphling. And lets you get solo kill potential. Okay, one. This time maybe bit off more than he could chew.
See if he has any way out of this one. He's got TPs coming in to help out, but indeed no chance there for K1 as he falls.
Early tower claims from Saberlight. He's got the mech. He's going to have very good timings on his Guardian Greaves in particular. Sacred has it finished too, but Saberlight just a bit ahead there because of how those lanes went down. Top, Schofield, Hector.
And they're going in again, but Mikey's here. Flame breaking over towards Schofield. Mikey will get clipped to the wall here by the Spear. They've got the kisses coming in from the side. They'll take Mikey down.
But here's Arteezy.
K1 pouncing away to safety. Soul Assumption nukes bring him low.
He's at the moment chasing Stinger.
And they'll take up the mid-tier 1 Shopify.
They're playing around those cooldowns. They know that Beastcoast are very reliant on having the Mars ult, the Snapfire ult to be able to get these early kills.
And Mikey is trying to go for Schofield.
They're connecting.
So if they can continue to chase on this, Saberlight getting the birds in on top of Schofield.
Nice stuns.
Going to be a death
neutral.
touch. Oh, indeed a deny there from the Ancients. That will be the ones to take out Schofield.
Crit.
He's got his eyes on Dark Margo, and he's able to find the setup.
Nice
Arteezy
gear.
turning into the Mars, using the Spear against him, but the false promise comes out. Dark Margo's going to have a bit of a chance to get away from this one. As Shopify, they'll turn their attention towards the other three instead. They get on top of the Oracle. Stinger, he's out. Now they look towards K1. He got the Shadow Dance up, but he still got caught by the stun. I think, in fact, that might have been, again, another Spear there from Arteezy turning into the Mars. I mean, Beastcoast, yeah, they'll see that BKB's there, and yeah, it's going to be Shopify Rebellion that come running at Beastcoast. I mean, Beastcoast, they spent quite a bit of time around this point, but never really finding the chance to start something.
And Arteezy, he bought the shard. He gets Pupil Gift as well, too, one of the best items you can get on these Agi heroes. So he can't get Chain Stun now. He will always get that morph off, or sorry, the attribute shift off in order to survive if they do go for him. And Sacred, he's found.
They'll blow him up here.
Whoops.
Oh, okay. Arteezy turns into Snapfire, but does miss the Scatter Blast. Gives Sacred a little bit of an extra chance to live. Still goes down. The wall's there, trapping both Crit. Not Mikey, though, because BKB's popped by the bat. He's out of there. In fact, Arteezy turns into the Snapfire again. Back in with a two-man cookie stun there. Landing straight on top of them.
K1.
Stinger's out. He's going to buy back here. Arteezy picks up 2 kills underneath the tier 2 of Beastcoast.
They're just overwhelming them. And if Fly, if he gets Flesh Golem off, right, it's like, oh my god, he's actually super tanky, so it can be difficult to bring him down if you don't have numbers.
They're going to try and go for Fly. And they'll succeed.
Nicely done.
Be able to use the arena for this. And now Mikey, he's going to drop the lasso on the Stinger, drag back the Oracle. Stinger's able to get the false promise off on himself, but will almost certainly end up dying. No further escape available for the Oracle.
Tries to hit the courier.
Have a much better shot of coming out on top of a 5 versus 5.
They just have a lot of annoyances. You know, the Visage Birds, the Tombstone, it's things that they have to deal with on the side of Beastcoast, and it's hard for Sacred to kill off that Tombstone. Crit, a big stun.
He's going to get in with a jump. And he's onto the two of them. We'll see the lasso being used here straight around a Sacred. It's going to be removed with the false promise. The Stinger's able to get out just in time. Schofield's able to retreat off to the side. They'll focus Stinger instead beyond the tier 2 tower. The solo assumption from Saberlight takes him out. Dark Margo is going to jump back in with the arena, but he gets clipped by the stun. Waveform forward from Arteezy. Dark Margo getting burst down to half HP. He'll now get the BKB off. K1, he's going straight for crit. They take out the Nyx Assassin. K1's next target is going to be over towards Fly. Underneath the tower, Saberlight and Arteezy pushing him for more. They'll take out Sacred. Arteezy looks towards Dark Margo, turns into the Mars here, tries to get him with the God's Rebuke, but doesn't quite have the reach to burst Dark Margo down. So Dark Margo will escape. K1, he's thinking about jumping back in. Arteezy will push back the two of them with the spear.
He has 54 agi right now. He wants to try to go for more. Have ways to dispel it, of course, with that Oracle, but yeah, difficult for Stinger sometimes to get in position to do so. They're in. Mago. He's got the gem.
He's going to be able to clip Arteezy there, holding back with the Spike Carapace from crit. We'll still catch him. K1's thinking about running in on this. He's going to go straight for crit. He's in onto the Nyx Assassin. They will be able to turn with the stun. Crit
nice,
in the arena. The Kiss is coming in as well. Crit and Fly, both trapped in the arena, will get taken out. Lose Schofield in return, and Arteezy's getting aggressive. Goes in with the waveform. Now to help Mikey finish off Stinger. They can now look towards maybe Dark Margo as well.
Buyback.
Right, and an Adaptive Strike. Arteezy's still got this DD rune, and it looks at Dark Margo. He's going to miss the spear, though, Arteezy, as he turns into the Mars. Waveform up to the high ground, won't catch onto Dark Margo, but the illusions.
That's the gem.
End up taking him out, and indeed, gem hits the deck.
All right, this DD did so much work. Arteezy, he's in the spot. He's stuck for a second, but he gets out. See what they can find.
Dark Margo.
Good jump. Can they recover their gem?
Crit's able to turn with the stun, but indeed Crit, he'll get taken out there, and that's the gem back into the hands of Beastcoast. Dark Margo picks it up.
Huge pickup. Crit very far away from his team, just going for a cheeky D-ward, but gets punished. Dark Margo is ready. K1, he wants blood.
And Mikey is going to be able to put a stop to Schofield's TP. Takes him down. K1 just continuing to chase on. That's Fly gone. They'll pop the arena here to control Saberlight. He'll get a bit of time here to in a state of invulnerability, but now it comes to an end. K1's back in with the pounce, the kisses as well, getting laid down by Sacred. Saberlight's in trouble as K1 pushes on with the BKB, takes him out.
K1?
Arteezy tries to waveform forward towards K1, but K1's able to get away with the pounce.
Whoopsie.
Arteezy turns attention over towards Sacred. Still the cleanup under control here by Arteezy on his Morphling.
But you know what? Roche is up, and yeah, Beast Coast, no way they can contest this.
Let's see how much of a difference it does make.
Mikey's got his build online also, so didn't really get to talk to him too much, but he's got Shard, he's got his Witchblade now, so he also has high kill potential if he gets a catch. K1.
And he'll get the jump, but the Dark Pack was there in time. Turn the snowball, Arteezy's going to go straight to the back lines, looks to take out Sacred. He'll kill the Snapfire, kills off Stinger as well. Sacred will buy back, same to be said for Stinger. K1's BKB will come to an end. Arteezy also his BKB to finally finish as Dark Margo lays down the arena. They'll trap Mikey and they'll be able to trap Saberlight. The two of them gone. As K1, he's starting the cleanup, and it will continue here with a triple kill for the Slav.
Look at his stacks. He's got 100 agi. Arteezy, he's got to run.
Schofield trying to close in on him, gets him with the blink. And it's gonna... Oh, yeah, Arteezy's able to turn very quickly, kill Schofield up, but the pounce will connect. See Arteezy, waveform away here as the four of Beast Coast continue to chase him.
He's got
another pounce. He will live. He'll keep his life intact, that age is intact. Everybody else in Shopify Branding getting taken down, and K1 getting a lot of stacks.
The respawns are coming out though. They got to be careful on Beast Coast. They used pretty much everything there. Stinger actually still has ult.
They're going to try and burst K1, but the false promise was there. Arteezy went in for this. And the Aegis is gone. The illusions will end up kind of bringing Stinger super low. Stinger's able to get away with the Glimmer Cape. The illusions of Arteezy nearly able to solo the poor old Oracle there. The birds will still catch Stinger with the waveform forward. Arteezy gets the kill. So what they can go for next. Lincoln's popped here. And a couple of pounces forward over towards K1, but they weren't quite able to get the leash connection.
Cookie.
Down to the low ground. Saberlight still thinking of trying to chase up into the triangle. Arteezy as well wants to continue to follow.
He's trying.
Waveform forward, he's going to have another pounce in a second. Adaptive Strike over towards Sacred, but now the backup from Beast Coast is coming in. Dark Margo, he's TPing over. The BKB's popped by Mikey, but here's the secondary arena. It's laid down. They'll turn towards Dark Margo. Schofield, blown up by the Adaptive Strike of Arteezy, looks towards K1. K1 has to use the BKB to pounce away. Arteezy, he wants to continue pushing forward. Pounces forward over towards the slide, but the Shadow Dancer's back up. K1 turns towards Arteezy. Arteezy, he's out of mana, and he's out of life. Arteezy taken down. K1's able to back away. as they pushed on, but they went a little too aggressive there. Cost them Arteezy's life. Tier 2. On fall, Beast Coast.
They ended up buying their own gem on Dark Mago. I believe they lost the gem earlier. Shopify was able to get it back, and now Mago, he needs a gem to protect himself from the instant goes. Mikey looking for an angle.
Oh, Chris in.
They found the Oracle.
Mago, he's going to be able to trap Fly here in the arena. We'll see Arteezy come in with the BKB to look towards Dark Mago, but the Death Shroud is down, so Arteezy has to back away. Can't continue to go in on towards the Mars. He'll turn towards Sacred. If the Spike Carapace control to stun up Schofield, they've deleted the 2 supports here, Shopify.
Beast Coast has to run. Mikey, this time he finds him. He gets the jump and instantly kills that Oracle, and Sacred, he will at least get away. 3 different ways to kind of surround and look for that Oracle in particular on the side of Shopify.
K1. They're going to find him here. They've got enough stun control. No, not anywhere near enough. He's still able to get the Shadow Dance off, and the backup comes in from Beast Coast. They turn towards Arteezy. Gets caught by the spear, clipped to the 1 solo tree there. Refresher and another spear to continue to keep him locked down.
No buyback.
Dark Mago will secure the kill here onto Arteezy, and now with the second arena, they catch Crit. Crit also taken out of the fight and out of the game. Neither heroes with buyback. Okay, well, we'll definitely want to stick around to get at least this 1 set. They're almost certainly going to know now there's no buyback here on this Morphling.
Saberlight's getting a range Rex. They have to pop their own glyph.
Okay. Is it going to be quick enough though? Because Beast Coast.
It's going to be close. They'll get it in time.
Got it. I mean, the question now is if Beast Coast want to fight, Arteezy's he's going to waveform in. He waveforms straight into them. They blow him up immediately. That's the Aegis gone straight away. The arena's down. Crit taken out. See K1 back up to the high ground. See if Shopify really want to continue to chase Arteezy's waveforming in aggressively. Mikey will get the knockback with the flame break onto Stinger. Stinger able to protect himself. Silence from K1 thrown down onto Mikey. The kisses are coming out as well. Shopify Rebellion, they'll try and back off Saberlight. Puts a stop to the ultimate there. Drops it down onto the Snapfire. Sacred saved by the false promise. Stinger able to come in clutch. Sacred, he's up on the high ground. Gets the scatter blast. He's able to blink away as well. Sacred will be able to continue to walk this one off. See if they can finish off Fly. K1, he's on top of the squishies. Goes for the Undying. Fly to fall.
Mago committed his gold. He has no buyback. K1, can he get away? The bounce back.
Good angle with the flame break. The pounces should be enough to keep him safe. He's back over to the safety of the base and Stinger.
It's an instant back away. And they're hunting. Dark Mago. Be a bit careful. DD spawns top. Arteezy, he wants it.
Beast Coast is heading out the base themselves as well. Saberlight's got his Hex complete. CK1 is going to go in onto the Vistic. He's in as well with the Abyssal Blade. Dark Mago jumps forward with the BKB. Arteezy and Crit, they go straight towards Stinger. Stinger's able to head away. The Eon Disc protecting him for now. Crit focused by K1. They've lost both supports. And inside the arena, Dark Mago's in trouble. Mikey gets the lasso, but the false promise is there. He's going to give Dark Mago the chance to live and the chance to get another arena. Another spear onto Arteezy. Arteezy is trapped. He's hexed up as well. Has he got enough HP to live? He has. He's able to survive. Waveforms out of the combo. He'll get out of this, and now turning with the illusions towards Sacred. Sacred is getting chased out by the birds and by the illusions here of Arteezy. Sacred, he'll fall.
Holy crap, that was close. Arteezy almost gets brought down. K1.
Ooh, he's buying up on the refresher. All right, so indeed very far away from any sort of buyback.
He consumes the Aghanims as well, too, just to have that slot.
Okay, I mean,
he is pretty much 6-slotted besides the Moon Shard.
If he gets to press his spells, it's, you know, how many sort of seconds of Shadow Dancing and Depth Shroud? It's a lot, right?
It is a lot. It's what, like...
It's like, what, 3, 5, 8, at least 17 seconds.
Plus the BKB, they get Fly.
And he's in. They'll get Fly. Dark Mago's able to drop the arena down onto Saberlight, Crit, and Arteezy. He put the BKB. He'll try and turn and help out, but Saberlight gets taken down. K1 jumps in onto Arteezy. Starts to build the stacks up, but the waveforms there from Arteezy down to low ground. The Hex will catch Artor. K1 jumps
He's in trouble.
Looking for Sacred, but the lasso's there from Mikey. They're trying to hold back to this Slark, but Slark is still full HP. They can't kill K1. As the full team of Beast Coast chase Arteezy down. He's into the invis. Jump forward. The Lincolns buying him some safety. They've got a further detection here. Sacred lays down a sentry ward. Arteezy turns into the Mars, tries to push them back with the spear, but K1 is in on top of him. Arteezy, he's going to get taken down.
He has no buyback. He's 400 short. They don't have Aeon Discs. They just die on the initiation. Stinger.
Tower gone.
Over and over go. Getting these saves.
Still 50 seconds, no Arteezy.
They can perhaps get Megas.
See how much they want to push it. They might back up to go for Roche instead.
I mean, it's Beast Coast, though. They're just jumping.
He's in. But the lasso's there. Dark Mago will get dragged up into the fountain. BKB will last long enough for him to at least walk out of it. Stinger's in with a false promise.
And the depth shroud to cover.
And the false promise Death Shroud combo is going to allow Dark Margo to just TP out underneath the noses of the entire team, pretty much, of Shopify Rebellion. They couldn't even dream of being able to do what Stinger's doing here, but Stinger's able to do it somehow.
Arteezy's back alive, and this Roche does not die fast from the side of Beastcoast.
Yeah, they can't commit for this. They've got to look for kills first, Beastcoast, and they're happy to do so. K1 is just going to jump straight in. Abyssal Blade locked down on the Fly. Snowball across as well. Fly, he'll force Staff away, but K1, Sacred, and Schofield will continue to chase, take down the Undying. Dark Margo is been caught with the Hex. Mikey's got the follow-up lasso. Dark Margo goes down. Same to be said for Schofield. Dark Margo buys back immediately. But Schofield, he's now out for 19. No buyback on him. It's just, yes, a bit tricky for Beastcoast to take here 4 versus 4.
Aeon Disc now finished on one of the supports on Shopify, but Stinger, they have to solve the problem of this Aeon Disc Oracle.
Oh, look at him hiding in the trees, ready to save whoever needs saving.
Stun. Depth Shroud.
Arteezy's going to go in. He's going to commit in. The Aeon Disc protects Sacred for now. Roshan falls. Arteezy's able to pick the Aegis up. As Arteezy turns over towards Stinger, trying to push back this Oracle. The Aeon Disc buys time for Stinger to survive. Dark Margo during his BKB did not do enough damage to finish on Mikey. Mikey's able to walk away. Crit turns with the stun on the two of them. False promise. Throwing down onto Dark Margo. The Purifying Flames as well. Stinger healing Dark Margo up. Arteezy's caught by the pounce of K1. K1 commits with the BKB. The lasso's there from Mikey, dragging Dark Margo up to the high ground. He's still able to blink away though through the remainder of the false promise. Doesn't matter. Still dies. Arteezy's in on top of Stinger. They've taken out the two of them, and neither of them have buyback available. Dark Margo and Stinger are out for good. Arteezy's picked up a rapier.
Okay.
He knows that they haven't got the buyback available because it's still down to the timing, and he's just looking to close the game out in this window.
K1.
They're going to find him with a break hit. He's got his BKB back up, and he's going to put the Shadow Dance. He's going to turn towards Crit. Crit's going to force to the side. He's trying to get away, but they won't. Crit will go down. The cookie and the pounces. K1 will be able to get back safely. Hex and Saberlight, though, catches onto Sacred. Flame Break holds him outside of the base. The Linkers will be popped. Another Flame Break knocks him down to the low ground. They'll take Sacred out. A third hero down on Beastcoast without buyback.
And Arteezy, look at his damage.
Rapier on the Morph. AC on the Visage. Shopify Rebellion, they are ready to push hard.
And it's only 2 heroes. How do they hold versus this? They might just be able to commit to your force. K1, he has like nothing available.
What can K1 and Schofield do? He's going to try and get in, but oh my goodness, that damage. 3 hits and he nearly dies. He's able to get the Death Shroud down in time, turns with the Abyssal Blade onto Saberlight, but the Familiar Birds, they're controlling him with the stuns. He'll jump forward again, but the Gravekeeper's close. Saberlight's perfectly fine. In the last few seconds, really, of the Shadow Dance, K1 tries to go for Mikey, but he cannot do it. The Ancient's exposed, and Arteezy's out.
Just gonna like run in and soak spells, and then let Mikey go for carry. This Death Prophet, Spirit Siphon, plus Crypt Swarms with the Clockwork Battery Assault. Sacred is definitely at risk of dying pretty much the entire time that he's gonna be up here.
Oh, bottom lane.
Get the kill.
The first blood, K1 takes out Crypt, and they'll also be able to do quite a bit to Saberlight.
They've got a glimpse. Oh, Schofield though?
The Scorch stuff to try and take out Schofield.
Worth it.
I mean, if anything, K1's going to be happier with that one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Top lane. 2 of them, and we'll be able to find Stinger. TZ and Fly having enough damage at this point. Bottom lane again. They have got a glimpse as well to bring him back up to what's way. He's in trouble once more. Saberlight, another kill for the 2 of them.
Saberlight. He's just getting punished. I mean, I guess Crit moved away. These are huge kills. I mean, they're slowing down that Vanguard a lot. I thought he'd just be able to sit down here, but...
At top lane, Sacred. He was thinking about getting back in onto Fly.
Oh. Here comes
Margo.
the move.
Yeah, with the rotation, they'll go for Fly.
They'll get him.
See if they can do anything about Arteezy. Not really much that Sacred can offer up, and in fact, Arteezy takes out Stinger. So they all have to stay away from the Huskar.
They kind of have to stay away from the Huskar for some time. Bottom, Saberlight trying to get aggressive. A rotation, though. He has Vanguard, but with the Tusk, they do have kill threat.
They've got backup. Dark Margo's in with a punch-up. Traps Saberlight in the shards.
K1
is getting very low himself, but he'll be able to keep his distance. He's going to be fine. We'll see if Schofield and Dark Margo have enough damage to finish Saberlight off. They get the glimpse. K1, he wants to get back in for the kill, and he does. Steps back in, takes him out with a crit. As Saberlight dead again 4 times in this laning stage.
And the Tusk is shut down. Arrow? No way.
Oh!
What?
It's going to get him. Here come the Ghost from Arteezy. They're going to go all in on here. Onto K1. He has got his ult. So if they take him down the once, the question is if there's going to be any backup to help him the second time round.
They should just be able to get him twice.
Well, glimpse back Saberlight.
Ooh.
Schofield trying to sort of body block up for any sort of chase, but Fly, he's coming in from the side. Can he close in on K1? The battery assault's there. He can. Fly able to get him with the battery assault and the cogs. They take K1 out a second time. Dark Margo will swing over to take out Crit in return.
Mikey's up top also, fighting Stinger. Sacred cannot fight this. He's got to run. Big moves from Shopify.
I mean, excellent arrow there to start things off from Crit. Catching K1 as he attempted to TP out and leave that area of the map.
Saberlight stuck. He had to just watch his buddy die.
They're just trying to find the catches here for Dark Margot, but Shopify Rebellion not getting caught at all right now. The pressure will start coming down onto the tier 1. See what they want to do about this. Saberlight turns up.
Mikey's coming in. He still has Aegis 30 seconds.
He's ready to fight, and he's going to go straight onto Dark Margot. The static storm will get thrown down by Schofield. See if Dark Margot can step away in time. He'll turn with the punch to try and hold back Mikey. So we'll give him a chance to escape. Glimpse as well tears Saberlight back over to his side of the map. They'll turn their attention towards Schofield instead. They'll get the Disruptor.
Exorcism's available. They can look to keep going.
They know there's no Aegis. They know there's no BKB at the moment on the Huskar.
I mean, Arteezy, he's lingering.
Same area. And they're going to be able to start things off with a vision. The glimpse into the static storm. Arteezy, he's not got any backup near him. He'll get a siphon off. He'll get a couple off, in fact, but it, again, is not enough to keep him alive. Punished once more again for farming inside the jungle of Beast Coast.
K1, looking for Saberlight. His team's connecting. I mean, 2 times now, Arteezy is getting picked off way too deep. Now they can actually turn this into a tower push. Deso's online. They have the Enchantress creep.
Yeah, they take it down super quickly.
No death prophet for 10. They're going to go
Fly.
in.
He's going to try and start off the action. Come with the cogs. The skeletons end up tanking the arrow. K1 dying pretty quickly here the first time round. He'll try and toggle his way through the burn damage, but won't succeed as that's the ult gone.
They'll see K1, and they're immediately going up. They're like, kill Hector. He's the only one who they really have to be concerned about, and he does not ever reincarnate for 2 minutes.
Mikey's in. Dark Margot will try and help out with the snowball, and in fact, they turn and they blow up Mikey. He's in and he's immediately out. And now they can maybe look for more. They turn over towards Arteezy. He's got Saberlight by his side. Saberlight will drop the Doom down onto Dark Margot here as they kill K1. So if the Stinger can do anything to save Dark Margot, he cannot. The Doom will allow them to kill off the Tusk. Sacred, Stinger,
Static Storm.
Schofield. They're doing their best to try and turn things, see if they can take out Arteezy, but the damage is not going to be there. Shopify Rebellion stays standing strong. A Crypt Swarm takes out Stinger. Sacred will actually cut down Arteezy at the end of it with a Timber Chain. The Vessel's ticking him down low, though.
It's so close, 20 HP.
He's going to live.
A lot of different builds in his pubs. Definitely likely that he goes the AC next. They're going for it.
He's in with the jump. See if they can take out the Aegis. They can. That's the Aegis gone.
He's got no BKB.
And there's still no Saberlight around to help out. He's still dead right now. They go for round 2. They can. They're in with the stun. He'll be able to push them back with the inner fire. Hook jump forward from Fly. He's trying to keep them off Mikey, but the crit comes in from K1.
Big damage.
Mikey taken out. Fly to fall as well. Yeah, I mean, K1's doing it. This Wraith King, it's going to be a huge problem.
They can chain stun. Maybe they can have an option.
They're going to try. Dark Market's in with the jump. Him in the Static Storm. Will force Mikey to pop the BKB. He'll turn towards Stinger. 4 staff away. Stinger still able to survive here in the trees.
They forced the BKB, though.
Saberlight. He's going to get in and drop the Doom down onto Sacred. Pots the BKB. K1 trapped in the cogs for now. Pop his own BKB, but has to spend time breaking out of the cogs. He's going to try and commit in onto Saberlight, but he cannot stay on top of target here now, K1, and he's got to be careful with his BKB coming to an end. He'll try and turn and get the hits out onto Arteezy, but the siphons are there. K1 falling low. Sacred gets back of the BKB and the chakram on towards Arteezy. Arteezy punched up into the air, but he's still alive. Arteezy continues to survive. They'll take K1 down the once. K1 on his second life will manage to finish off Saberlight, but Arteezy backs up. They find the kill on the Sacred. They can try and push him for more as K1 caught by the stuns. Mikey burns him down. Double kill for Arteezy. This fight, it's all Shopify's.
Oh, and they get the finish on Schofield. I think, did the arrow catch him at the end there? I think it did. Difficult to fight into high ground.
Flight. Gonna start things on Stinger. Mikey, he's in as well. Stinger will fall.
A great kill to start the fight.
So K1, he's going to try and go in onto Arteezy. Dark Margot as well. Let's see if they have enough physical damage to burst through the Death Prophet, and they do. Arteezy's out for a minute. K1, he's going to go towards Fly next. Big damage here with the crits. Fly will immediately buy back in response. Snowball as well. It's going to protect him. Is the reincarnation yet to be popped? Now it finally will be. Mikey looks towards Dark Margot next. Dark Margot will tick down load of the burning spears and will die, but
Mikey,
K1 picks another.
He's in trouble.
Another disarm pushes back K1. Mikey standing his ground again with the armlet, keeping himself alive. K1 jumps back in there and finds the crit to take him down. Mikey out of the fight. K1 gets the triple.
Ooh, and it's around Roche. They might even be able to get the glimpse onto Crit.
They've got the vision.
They will.
There's the glimpse back. Saberlight, he's going to try and help Crit. He gets him with the stun.
No
Crit
way.
comes away. They've actually killed K1. All right, Saberlight, he makes the call to stand their ground and fight, and it's enough to take K1 down. And that's definitely going to cause complications when it comes to going for the Roshan now for Beastcoast. They missed that opportunity.
They absolutely have.
We'll see if he still gets taken out here. Oh, sting up.
Whoop.
He actually ends up on the low ground. So Saberlight, he's got a bit further of a...
Schofield, I mean, Arteezy's respawning.
TPs are coming in. They're not going to be able to get Saberlight. He's able to walk away. They'll get the glimpse back onto Arteezy, sending him back to base. But it's into Ghosts.
It sure is.
Can they really take this fight, Beastcoast? It's not going to be easy.
It's dying fast.
Fly pushing them back. Darkmonger's going to jump in. They look towards Fly. Stinger's trying to get into the pit. Saberlight's going to jump forward, push back Stinger. Mikey and Arteezy, they'll be able to continue to focus Roshan, and they'll finish it off. Aegis picked up once again here by Mikey. Full axe on Disruptor.
Oh my, what the Schofield?
I mean, that is one of those items
Okay.
that can really make the difference, right? If Shopify Rebellion aren't prepared for this. I mean, we'll see if he's able to sort of make some sort of move where he can catch them by surprise. Back in the river, Dark Margo. Get the blink off, has to sort of hide for 10 more seconds until that TP is available.
They
the Rockets are going to see him.
Oh, K1, oh no.
And there's no one to come up and connect with him.
Oh, great play from Arteezy. I mean, he recognized that. He's like, I'm just going to slow him with Witchblade. My team's got him.
Yeah, cogs are down as well, so there's no chance for a blink out on the respawn. It's K1 out for 80 seconds, and he does not have buyback. They've got the vision set up here now, Beastcoast. You know what Shopify Rebellion's trying for. Dark Margo's thinking about going in.
Schofield? Uh-oh.
Oh, he also jumped in aggressively himself.
Big
and
mistake.
they're going to get the jump on him. Schofield's in trouble. He's going to get taken down before he can get any spell off. The Doom drop down on the Sacred. Sacred also to fall. And Dark Margo will get his BKB off. He'll kick back Fly.
But here's Mikey.
But the rest of Shopify Rebellion will run him down. The BKB soon to come to an end, and they're ready to dive in. He'll protect himself momentarily with the snowball, but there's no way out for Dark Margo. He's dead as well. As the push is coming in, they can take the tier 2.
K1, no ult now for 30 seconds.
They're going to get the second melee rack. So Saberlight, he jumps back in.
Arrow.
He's in with the setup. They get the catch on to Schofield.
Nicely done.
Dark Margo.
Oh, he gets doomed.
It's back online. Saberlight's ready to drop it again. Comes down onto the tusk. Dark Margo's got to back away. Sacred's going to get caught here by Mikey. Jumping in with the ult. Pops the refresher. A second one to keep this Timbersaw controlled as Sacred's out of the action for AT. He'll buy back straight away. But the damage being done here by Shopify Rebellion.
He just always finds one of these core targets. Oh, kick.
They get the kick back onto Arteezy, but the BKB's there. Mikey's ready to back Arteezy up. Jumps in over towards Dark Margo. Dark Margo trying to turn with the punch, but Dark Margo's taken out. K1, he'll go down. See if he can do anything with his second life. He's going to be almost certainly on his own, though. Sacred's dead. K1 controlled a second time round, out of the game for good. As with no buybacks available, this
GG.
one, it's over. GG is called.